Hey everyone, it's Jack from the engineering team at Weeldi, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to use the workflow description in the new Weeldi Studio. So to start off, the workflow is basically a high-level overview of your automation. These are going to be your automation broken down in the simplest steps possible and should include stuff like the navigation steps as well as the overall objective of your overall flow. And so you can see here that the only things I've included in my workflow are login and download invoice. Now this might work for some portals, but in this specific case, it actually requires some navigation to get to the page where you could finally download your invoice. And so we've logged in successfully, and I'm going to try to generate this next command, but we should expect this to fail because the AI does not have the proper context it needs in order to know where to navigate in the portal to reach that invoice page. That's something that you have to give to it. So there you go. It says the evidence is unavailable. The next step is to download the invoice, but there's no visible element on the page to match it. And in this case, it's correct. So at any point in building your automation, you could go ahead and you could edit your workflow description. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to explain to it that we need to click on settings, and then we need to go to billing history. And that should be enough for it to be able to reach the invoices page, but we'll go ahead and confirm. So now that it has the proper context, it knows that it needs to go to the settings page and then to billing history. It should be able to navigate to that page without me providing any further context. So something important to note here is that, there you go, you can see it said click on settings, I'll execute. And something important to note here is that before going in and building your automation, it's very important that you have a strong understanding of the overall flow. You need to know exactly where in the portal you need to go, and you need to know what your overall objective is. Because if you don't give that much to the AI, then it's not going to know what to do, and it's going to push back with you like it did with me. And you can see there, it was able to generate click on settings, click on billing history, and you can see we made it to the billing history page and we have the invoices on the page ready for download. That's it for this video. Happy automating, everyone.